Your manifestation is done the moment you set your mind on it. You don't even have to do anything else to achieve that manifestation except not freak out and not decide it's not happening for you, not worry about it, not stress about it, aka let it go. But how do we know that? How can we be sure? How can you chill out in your mind enough to know that it's coming no matter what? Because you've decided. It's already done, as Neville Goddard says. It has been taken care of. In this episode of Roxy Talks, we're talking about the science behind manifestation and why you don't have to lift a finger to achieve your manifestations. Stay tuned. What is up, my fellow dreamers and soul searchers? Thank you for joining me here for another episode of Roxy Talks, where we discuss confidence, mindset, manifestation, and more. I'm Roxy Lee. I'm a mindset coach, and I'm here to help you banish your negative thinking and limiting beliefs so you can bring love, clarity, and joy into your life. If you are interested in working on your own self-concept, your ideas of your own personal confidence, check out my brand new Manifesting Confidence workshop. We just launched this week, and I'm super excited to bring you this course because I know how many people out there are struggling with confidence and their self-concept and feeling good enough in their skin to have the knowing that their manifestations are coming to fruition. So if that's what you're working on, check out this course. It's 6 lessons plus a bonus to help you really embody the version of you that you want to be. That's all at my website, roxytalks.com. Of course, that link is in the description below. I've also got other coaching workshops and courses all at my website, roxytalks.com, plus exclusive merch and podcast. And I've just launched my brand new style channel where I take you behind the scenes of every single iconic Roxy Talks look, including today's Christina Jackson. Either way, I'm taking you behind the scenes exactly how I put this look together. That's happening at Roxy Talks Style. Of course, that link is also in the description below. And you can also join me on social media. I'm on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Now, before we get into this video, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you're feeling generous, please like and share. That helps us reach as many people as possible, and everyone deserves to know that they are in complete control of their reality. So it's already done. What does this mean? Few things, right? When you look at it in the more mystical sense, if we're thinking about this kind of the unseen forces and things out of our hands, what it's essentially saying is that once you launch this manifestation, once you launch this desire, once you send out this intention for what you want to experience, the universe begins to go to work to bring it into your life. Law of attraction will attract you to it if it's a match to you. Law of assumption, assume it's yours, and it is. Basically, the idea is that when you allow the universe to bring these things to you, you stop worrying, you stop doubting, you let go, you allow it, you open your arms up and you stop pushing it away, the universe will bring it to you or bring you to it. We live in this world where something I think of can show up in my world seconds later, sometimes immediately, sometimes a day, sometimes a couple days, sometimes a couple weeks, sometimes a couple years. It doesn't really matter. It came from here and I started the ball rolling in here, and then that ball showed up in my world. What is that? So here's the deal. We've talked about this before. We have billions of realities, trillions, zillions, numbers that we can't even fathom, realities just fluttering in and through and on top of each other constantly in every single moment. I'll link the video above, but I talked last week about how I had an instance with my husband where I kind of saw the hologram of reality for a moment, and what I learned in that moment was that for that brief split second that I saw behind the curtain, that version of him and this version of me were manifesting each other. And that's why we were together in that moment. And luckily, the both of us have been manifesting fairly consistent versions of each other for the last nearly a decade. And that's great. And that's why we have such an amazing relationship, because we tell a consistent story about each other, apparently. I tell a consistent story about him, and I get that version of him. And somehow he's got me. So I don't know. I don't know exactly how it works. But if you subscribe to this idea of this multiple realities, which a lot of scientists do, this is not just bullshit we're pulling out. This is a valid theory in quantum physics. Real, actual smart people who are not just me on YouTube actually truly believe this and have scientific proof for why. please go to their channels and watch it because it's fascinating. But we've heard these concepts before. So we're going to think about this idea of all of these realities kind of existing and just like, again, fluttering in on each other like a Rolodex, just in and out constantly, so fast you can't even tell. Movie stills, but even faster, okay? That's happening. All right, so we're going to take that idea and we're going to combine it with the idea that we've heard in religion and all kinds of anecdotes that nothing new under the sun exists. Creation is already done. Everything that ever has been or ever will be is already created. You cannot make things out of nothing. You cannot create. It is all already here now, okay? So when you think about that, normally as human beings, I think personally, at least I did in the beginning, I tend to think of that as the dust and the cosmos and the planets and the oxygen and the molecules and the energy, whatever the fuck that is. It's already here, right? It's all what we see is already here. We can kind of get to anything. It's like a hard concept to grasp, right? It's so far out of our reach that it's like, yeah, it's all created. It's all here now, whatever that means. But if you take that concept, okay, everything's already here now, meaning that anything that ever could happen is in existence. And anything that ever could have happened is also in existence, right? Because if it's a possibility, if it's fathomable, if it's a probability, then there's a chance we can get to it. So if there's a chance I can get to that reality, but there's also a chance I can get to this reality, then both of those realities need to be there when I arrive, right? If it's equal that I could go left or right, my coin could have a heads or a tails, then I need to have both heads and tails there when I flip that coin. Or at least when my coin lands, they have to both be in existence for me to be able to get there, right? So if you really think about the concept of multiple realities, many worlds theory, let's look it up, it's a real thing, combined with everything has already been created and nothing new is under the sun, that means that all of those potential realities must already exist if we're able to get to them. If they're just as likely, heads up, A or B, I could take either choice. If either are just as likely for every single person, for every single choice, imagine how many versions there are out there, right? So it's unfathomable. There's so much out there. But that's okay because we don't need to worry about all of the noise and all the shit that doesn't matter to us. What we need to focus on is locking in on the realities we want to get to. We don't care about the rest of them. Even in marketing, they tell you to speak to your specific audience because if I'm here, this is why all my shit's pink, because I want people who don't like pink shit to be repelled by me because you're not going to like me. I'm a fucking pink throwing up all over my life. The way I look repels and attracts, and I'm okay with that because if you are instantly repelled by me, good, go away. I don't want to even talk to you. Like I don't need to speak to you. If you're not interested in manifestation or mindset or confidence, I might not have the content for you. So I'm really only interested in speaking to the specific people who are interested in this because if you want to talk about sports, I'm not the person for you. Go find somebody sports and they'll do the sports with you. But if you want to do the manifesting and the confidence and the mindset, this is where you come, right? So I want to only speak to the audience that makes sense. Same thing with my realities. If they're all out there, I can get to any of them. That's cool. But I only want to get to like this little tiny section of them that I'm choosing from. So I need to understand they're already out there. I'm not creating. I'm not doing anything except hopscotching. I've already talked about this week, jumping to conclusions, like getting to where I'm going by using my mind to get there, to match my thought up to the reality I want to embody, and then I get there. Easier way of saying that, if the me that's in that reality that already exists would think that thought, then I can think it. If the me that is in that reality wouldn't think that thought, then I don't think it. Easiest way to use this is by SP cheating, right? Or loyalty or something. Like if I'm in a happy, healthy, whole marriage, which I am, the amount of thoughts that I have about who my husband's talking to, where he's at, if he really likes me, if there's other people, so tiny that it's like I can barely even, there's not even, I can't even, it's too tiny to even show you. Now, do I think thoughts about our future and what we're doing and what I got to do today and life's great and all that other? Yeah, I do, because that's where I'm at. I'm not thinking thoughts about life's terrible because I'm not in a reality where life's terrible. So if I wasn't here, I would have to think thoughts that this me was thinking, and this me's thinking about work, business, other shit, not about those stressful things that she's not dealing with. So when they say it is done, your desire is done, they mean that because all those infinite potentialities, whatever one you chose for yourself, cool, it's already here. You want to get there? Great, you can get there. It's already there. It's already done means this isn't even like, oh, the universe is going to work to make it happen for you. This means it's already in existence now. You're not waiting for anything to unfold. You're waiting for you to fully accept that it's done now. You're waiting for you to fully get all your thoughts on board so that you can embody it's done now. You can embody that reality where those thoughts match up because you are it. So remember, it's always about the consistency, the discipline. Because even if you do get to your chosen reality, it's just as easier to get out of it as it is to get into it. So most of us don't have a problem getting to our chosen reality. Most of us have the issue of immediately taking ourselves out of it by doubting, fearing, worrying, stressing, wondering where it is, saying it's not there, whatever, right? But don't forget that all of the realities, all of those things I just listed are also there. So doubting it, is it gonna come? It's not coming, it's late, why isn't it here? Those are all different realities that you're jumping to, you're choosing, you're quantum jumping into by allowing those thoughts to permeate your mind. You must select and continue to select the thoughts that describe the reality where it's already done because it's there already. And when you act like it's not, you're denying its existence, meaning you are blocking yourself from even entering it because you are saying that there's something in between you and it. If you are saying that a reality that is in existence is inaccessible to you, that is a manifestation. And you are locking yourself out of a reality that does not have a lock on it. You don't have to do that. So stay focused, stay on top, ask yourself, if it were already done, if this were already done and I was in the reality now, would I feel the way I feel right now? Would I be thinking this thought if I was in the reality where it was done? If I was in the reality where I didn't have to worry about it, would I be thinking this right now? Would I be feeling like this? Would I be stressing like this? Would I be making escape routes for a reality I shouldn't even be in? Really think about what you're doing with your thoughts. Are you trying to make concessions? Are you trying to, but maybe we'll get there? Like, be real. Again, clarity. Understand what you're actually doing with your thoughts, because the more honest you can be with yourself, the more targeted you can be with your new affirmations. I'll link Tuesday's video above. So the second you declare that your reality is what it is, you're there. You're there now. You don't have to worry. It is done, meaning you have now jumped to that reality. Don't jump back. Don't jump out. Don't get scared if it's hot in the frying pan. Manifest some fucking ice shoes. I don't know. Like, just be mindful of the fact that you're still navigating even when you're stressed, worried, doubting, fearing, fill in the blank, okay? Your reality is here. It's easily accessible. You don't have to do anything to get there except keep your mind away from the thoughts of doubt, fear, worry, absence, lack, yada, yada, yadas. So I want you to comment down below. It's already done. It's already done. Easy one today. It's already done, and we know this because the reality I want to embody and jump to has already been created. I am not the creator in that sense. I am the collage maker, not the component maker. So the hard part has been done. Thank you, universe, or whoever's out there creating. I appreciate you. Now I'm going to do my job as a mosaic master and piece together the ideas and embody who I want to be, all the elements, because every left, right, and decision exists out there. So if I want a reality that's got a little bit of this and a little bit of that and less of some of this one and more of some of that one, it's out there for me and it's already in existence, operating right now without me having to do anything. I don't have to do a damn thing except know that I'm there and not doubt myself. You can do it. Discipline, awareness, flip those thoughts, catch them, bag them, tag them, rewrite that story, and live it every single day. Now, if you want to get to the point where you are confident in living in that story and not questioning and not doubting yourself, being the you that you have always wanted to be, check out my Manifesting Confidence workshop. It just launched. 7 lessons that will help you get to where you want to be and embody that person so that you don't have to stress anymore and you can just live the life you came to live. That's what we're really here for, is to be peaceful and happy and content. And this confidence course will absolutely help you get there. It's available at my website, roxytalks.com. Of course, that link is in the description below. I've also got other courses, workshops, and coaching all at roxytalks.com, plus podcasts and exclusive merch. I've also just launched my brand new style channel where I take you behind the scenes of every iconic look, including today's. Oh God, what is she? All I can see is my friend Misty, actually. Jellyfish Jones, I look like you today, bitch. But we're cute. We got the Diana Ross pony. We're doing it. All the behind the scenes footage is at Roxy Talks Style. Of course, that link is in the description below as well. And you can also join me on social media. I'm on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And don't forget to join my Facebook group, Black Moon Society. It's a great community for like-minded people who are helping each other manifest. Here on the Roxy Talks channel, we go live every Monday at noon-ish PST for Q&A. And I've got brand new videos 3 times a week. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification so you never miss an update. And if you're feeling generous, please like and share. That helps us reach as many people as possible. And everyone deserves to know that they are in complete control of their reality. We're all raising our vibrations together. You have the power. I believe in you.